The Nikon D5000 review. Kayla Cote of Cote Creative will be our contributing professional for this review of the Nikon D5000. Quote, I used it in my digital photography classes in college. It served me well, end quote, she says. Cote has used the D5000 intermittently since 2010. For her 5 years of use with the camera, she's mostly used it for obtaining elements for her design work. The stock lens, quote, works great for capturing texture to use in my graphic design and illustrations. Photographing larger items is just easier than scanning and piecing them together later. The Nikon D5000 has been just the thing in Cote's experience to get such a job done. Key features: 12.3 megapixel sensor, adequate megapixel for an intro level DSLR, prints 300 ppi photos at 14 by 9 inches. Swivel 2.7 inch monitor, great for shorter people. 11 focus points, metering and focus much more streamlined with this many points. ISO 100 to 6400 range, an acceptable range for an entry-level machine. HD videos, 1280 by 720 at 24 FPS high definition. Not ideal, and the audio is mono only. 4 frames per second stills. Not amazing, but enough for this level of DSLR. Experiences with the body. To start, the megapixels of the D5000 are not amazing, and this has become evident recently to Cote as she's been doing more banner printing. The 12.3 megapixel sensor only allows for a 300 ppi photo to be printed at 14 by 9 inches before the pixelation becomes noticeable. Unfortunately, the ISO is only available via the menu, and the range of ISO is fairly weak. With such a limited ISO, Cote says that ideal lighting is easier to work with than getting the exact settings on the camera. Cote says, quote, it is a great introductory camera for those starting their adventures in photography, end quote. With it being an intro-level DSLR, the body is greatly made of plastic, but that cuts down on the weight. Quote, it also is easy enough to handle, end quote. Experiences with the video. Cote has not used the video features of the Nikon D5000 often. What she has experienced has left her satisfied. The lack of 1080p 30 FPS is unfortunate and really works against a higher rating, but the highest definition settings are still adequate for YouTube uploads. Experience with photos. Product photography is something Cote has been dabbling in for a few years now, and she says the D5000, quote, takes decent close-up product photographs, end quote. The unfortunate caveat of product photography, with the settings available on an intro-level camera, requires you to, quote, make sure to have adequate light, end quote. In conclusion, the years of dependable functionality still don't save the D5000 from a mediocre rating. Cote, having experienced more prosumer cameras, can confidently give this a germinating rating. Hey everyone, thanks for watching or listening to this video. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe, as we'll be making plenty more content such as this. Also, click around on here to check out the articles of this video on our site. Check us out on other social networking, who's, what's, it's, please, and thank you. We are Photocynicism, where we write via experience. Have a good one, and see you again soon.